Hey everybody, I'm Grant from Hardtech Studios, and today I wanted to do an overview, breakdown, explanation, however you want to say, of my last jam, Transforming the Typical. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down pattern by pattern from right to left. Okay, that way you can see all the really great features that the Circuit Tracks has that can bring a pretty standard basic jam to something really great with lots of ear candy and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and get started with this. Make sure everything is muted. And here we have a clap pattern. Now, nothing too special about that except for that little yeah, you heard it? So first of all, we're going to go to probability. Double tap. This one right here. And that one. Got it set pretty low. That way, it's coming in as just ear candy. And it's also utilizing the micro steps. So that's that one. Next we have pretty much the same pattern, but with more of a snare. So as you can see, you've got some little hits, and they're just not really sounding off right now. Little triple bucket buzz. And it really breaks it up, just, you know, a 4 on the floor snare pattern and clap pattern, what have you. It's giving some nice ear candy. Go to the next one. And just so you know, all these patterns right here are kind of like the main beat. The secondary ones are the kind of a alternative pattern. The third one is kind of like a breakdown, and then the fourth one is like an extra energetic build-up. And every single one of these, I use both the 1s through 16 and 17 through 32, which ain't working with this one. That way, even if it's just something basic, like, again, a 4 on the floor, you could still do, like, program changes, sample flips, the probability, the microstep, but utilizing all these. So, we were back on this one. And now you can hear that I'm doing a combination of both that clap and snare with the little triply bucket sound roll. Again, probability set pretty low. That way it's only happening once every couple measures, even though it can get chaotic and do it 3 or 4 times in a row. Then finally, and see, there you go. It took a while for it to happen, but it's breaking it up. And of course, like I said, you do got the micro steps happen. I just got to find out where they're going. Now next up, we have our hi-hat pattern, which is the only change I'm really doing on it is messing with that pitch knob. Now here I've got some probability changes. Look right there. And it's also utilizing a nice delay patch here. Big difference. And I like that because the delay sound is not going to be the same pitch as the sound that's playing. So it gives it a lot of depth. Then we get a little wild with it. And every even note, it's got probability on it. That way you got some notes that are cutting out occasionally just to break up that rhythm and create new ones. Next up we have this steel drum type of sound that's going on. I've got a couple notes using the probability just to break up the rhythm a little bit. And I had to do a lot of work to actually get the pitches right how I wanted them. Now this one kind of goes with the breakdown, and I like it because it gives it kind of like a curious, don't know where it's going type of vibe. And this one kind of goes back to this pattern, but adds some extra probability hits, as you can see. And of course, I'm rolling some, or I thought it was. Somewhere on there. Oh, that's what it is. I know there's some on here. Obviously, you can hear them though. And then we have the Big Daddy, which is kind of circling these four drum hits. This is kind of like a nice variation on that first one. Nice even breakdown with a little bit of probability. That's hard saying that over and over, guys. Very low too. Then finally the good hyper energetic. No, there's some probability in there. Or maybe there wasn't. Guess not. Now that's the drums. As for the synths right here, we're going to go for the bass first. I don't have any MIDI tracks on this particular jam. Chose kind of a dubstep type of sound, but playing the staccato gives those extra LFOs some extra envelope depth. And as for the pattern, I'm sticking a lot with the root note on this one. Oh, and this, I'm actually using that second pattern as kind of like a different pitch element instead of an alternate. But on the third one, going very staccato with it. That note right there. Probability. Bringing up the energy level again. finally we got the, I want to say the bass is also the lead in this track, but this is a nice, airy, metallic-y, metal-y that I thought was nice and contradictory to the heaviness of the bass. There's your probability note right there. And when it hits, it's very satisfying. You almost want it to happen like every time, but then it would lose its impact. Now that note, I was supposed to erase that note, but it just never happened, so it's part of the song now. Now this adds kind of like a worrisome, troublesome danger feel to it. There's it here. Sucks getting old, guys. So you got some probability notes in there too. Whoop. Add some cool elements. These two parts I do not like with each other so much. No effects. Shows you how much of a difference that makes. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Nothing super amazing. Of course I did plenty of automation and all that. And took a lot of time, just going through and getting each note how I wanted. But it proves how powerful this machine is. And if you were starting out, it's the best way to go, especially if your second piece of gear is not going to be a mixer, because this gives you the inputs. That way, say you decide to pair it up with an Electribe or something like that, you can just plug it right in, go to your mixer settings, and you can change the volume of it. You can change panning of it. And as you can see, I've got things panned left and right too. So hopefully this helped you understand how I did it. Not saying it was like amazing or anything, but still fun. And maybe this is a video that helps you decide if a circuit is right for you or not. So until next time, I will see y'all next year.